Hey folks, this episode is sponsored by City Traders Imperium. Now, what you might not know is CTI has the best funded account conditions up to $2 million, which is the most in the industry. Now, go check out the video I recorded with them to learn more about their incredible package where Trading Nut listeners get an exclusive deal. It includes access to their high-performance trader mastermind and funding program. What are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below or above and go check out that video. Hey folks, Cam Hawkins here from Trading Nut. Welcome to a Crypto Nut special. Now we've got Andy Peters back on the show. He was recently on the Trading Nut podcast. In fact, links below the video here. And we've got him back on to talk about the here and now with crypto markets. What he does get into is a tipping point for Bitcoin, okay? So if you're wondering where Bitcoin might go up, down, with all the stuff that's going on at the moment, there's a tipping area that Andy talks about, so definitely need to find that out, as well as some tricks, or one trick in particular, to not miss opportunities in the crypto market. So when it's pumping and dumping and getting in and making sure you get out at the right time and don't get stuck in there, or you get in at the right time when it does pump and dump. There's a trick in here as well that Andy shares, as well as touching on what's gone on there with Elon Musk and all the things that have just happened in the crypto markets, which have made it fairly unstable at the moment. So along with that, you're going to find out a couple more new coins, hear his view on SafeMoon, and a whole bunch of other stuff in here as well, guys. Well worth watching this, spending the next 5 minutes just soaking this up and getting yourself familiar with the crypto markets. Here we go.
What is up, guys? Andy Peters here. So doing this video for Cam over at Trading Nut, and we're going to look over some cryptos and kind of some feeling that I have within the market right now. Obviously not looking great for some people who have been trading Bitcoin as we have seen it come tumbling down. I'm going to share my screen right now. For those of you who are in part of my markup groups that I have, I've got several groups. I've got my VIP group. I've got just like a markup signals group only that we do. And as you can see here, this is my chart on Bitcoin. I did share, I believe, some of this on Cam's show on the last one that I did. So this was our trend line break that we were looking on, as we like to call it, our alpha trend. And basically we had said, myself and then one of my trading partners, if we break this trend line and we cannot get back into this zone, we're going to fall down. This was our take profit 1 and our take profit 2. And then we had other positions here for if we bounced off this, we were not going to take any more sell positions. Obviously we bounced, so we didn't take any more sell positions. We were still holding. We never got above this zone, so it slammed back down. So again, when it slammed back down, we already knew this was our zone for the sells we were in. We had another take profit, high risk, take profit. So what that means for me is on this last year, I closed out all sell positions. At this point for me, seeing where we're at the 44,150, it's just too risky of a zone for me, because you can see this little box that I have here. And what ends up happening on this box, it signifies the other zones in which we were buying up on the way up that Bitcoin has been shown in the past to come back and touch when it does that. So with this box here, I was talking earlier with my group, if we get into this 37,400 range to 34,000 or 37,000 range, it's a very dangerous zone for Bitcoin. So what I'm hoping for, just for the sake of everyone involved in cryptocurrency at the moment, is that we can get a bounce above this 44,154 and close it daily and start trending back upwards. You can see I've got the arrow there. For us to still be in the clear for Bitcoin, we've got to get on top of the $48,900 zone. If we don't get above that, we're going to continue falling down even further. So if we start to get into this $37,000 and $34,000 range, though, that's the dangerous zone. This is where we're going to see there was a lot of people in that $34,000 to $37,000 range that was buying. So by getting into that range, you're going to have people that just get scared. It's more now at this point, crap, I'm in trouble, I'm losing money, I'm at break even, or man, I saw those profits go, it's time to get out, I'll rebuy a better entry point. So Bitcoin has shown in the past, though, when it does this, it is being manipulated, because once it gets into that point and people start selling off in heavy volumes, then we start to see Bitcoin even fall further, which puts us into that $28,000 to $30,000 range. And then when that happens, that's when we start seeing the larger funds, the institutional money and stuff rolling in. And then we see that price start going up. And that's when you hear the people say, it seems like every time I sell, the price goes up. So it's been a very critical space of where it's at. If we look back over here, the line that I had on the 44,154, that was the support that we had for the bull candle that we broke on that massive push, that took us above $60,000. So again, this is a major break here on the daily that we've just got to keep our eyes, really tight on and see what ends up happening.
Now, you might already know the boundaries of trading are expanding faster than ever, but what you may not know is there's still time to take advantage of these opportunities. With my sponsor, Sage Strategies, you can instantly get access to institutional grade algorithms built on the back of decades of professional fund management experience. This means their systems are robustly tested, risk managed, and rigorously informed by their team of experts. Go and check them out at sagestrategies.io or click the link in the description.
Now, the next thing that we're going to look at here is a coin that I love it. I love what it does, and that is Dent. If you've been following me on Instagram, which is _AndyPeters_, you know that Dent is a baby of mine. It's something that I've been trading for going on 4 years now. I absolutely love it, and you can see the zones in which here that we've got. So we're on this bull candle. This bull flag. Bull flag. We didn't clear these zones that we wanted to. So now we're back into this area of support here. So what we have basically is this zone right here that we're setting on. So for me, I've got another entry that I will be putting in on Dent. If we can break this trend here, then I'll probably enter another position to take up to here. Now I do trade Dent to where I basically flip it at this point. I've got a massive amount that I'm holding on the sidelines that I've got for long term. And then I've got another amount that I use for flipping to, build my positions better. So again, I will get into another position here and then ride it up to here at the 0.01005544, and I'll kill off 25% of my holdings there back into BTC, and then here another 25% into BTC, 25 and 25. This one here does not even matter anymore. I can remove that one. So that is it on Dent. Another one that I'm keeping close eyes on is True. True is one that it really murdered me on this trade. I said, I'm buying, and then the moment I said I'm buying, this thing tanked back down. It's coming back up. We do have a little bit, it's setting basically coming back up to this trend line and up into this zone here. So, keep an eye on True. I would love to see True push to at least, into this area up here. Right about in there. I'd love to see that push. Again, this is not trading advice or anything. This is just my personal opinions on, coins that I'm personally looking at. So I'm just sharing them over here. I've got a few, obviously, that you can see I keep tabs on, but the ones I'm really eyeballing at the moment are the ones I'm giving out here. Beam is amazing. Talked about this one. I believe I may have talked about this one on trading. I'm not sure. Bought here, it came back down. It bounced in our zone super hard, went back up. Had a solid 30% gain on that one, so not bad. Outside of that, on social media, you'll see me throw up coins from time to time. I've had a lot of people ask me about SafeMoon. Andy, what do you think about SafeMoon? It's taken off. And SafeMoon, again, is one of those where it's young. It's less than 70 days old. The developer team still has a lot that they need to put forth to get the community strong and to make us feel confident in it. Did I buy into SafeMoon? I did buy into SafeMoon. And then I cashed out 50% of my holdings right before the listing that they announced on the first exchange that they were doing. And now I'm just holding it at this point and see where we're at. So I will revisit that one in about, probably 90 days from now. Anytime it's a new coin like that, it's not something I refresh my portfolio with on a daily basis. I find that as people are refreshing portfolios and they're looking at it constantly throughout the day, it messes with your mind. And since I am, a big crypto trader, but more or less on the day-to-day basis, I'm trading the foreign exchange market. I try to get my mind as clear as possible. Crypto is one of those where you can refresh your portfolio and it's like, I'm up, a few $1,000 to refresh it to, I'm up $500,000 to refresh it. I'm down $150,000. It's so volatile in its ways that it just makes the stress levels doesn't make you feel that great. So with that being said, I like to just, get in my coins, set my, sell limits of where I'm planning on getting out of them, and then letting it hit and taking place. And we can see that, that comes in handy when you're trading something like Suku. This was one that I posted here that I was buying into this zone. And as you can see, it shot up with this massive wick in one day. So if we scroll down, you can see where I had all of my sell limits. So I had a 25% here, 25% here, 50% here. It did hit 50%, which was amazing. But had I not had those sell limits there, or, as we like to call it, sell orders in general, I would have missed out on that, and I would be setting less than where I bought in at. So keep that in mind when you're trading crypto. Always have a sell order somewhere at the top, because at any given time it could be pumped and shoot up, and you don't want to miss out on that opportunity.
Hey, have you ever wondered what broker I use? Well, I use these guys, Hanko Trade. Look, it was a no-brainer because I was looking for a broker with really good trading conditions and one that had no restrictions on trading my strategies. But the main reason I went with Hanko Trade was their raw ECN spread. Look, it will challenge any broker that you're trading with. If you want to find out more, check out hankotrade.com, or there is a link in the description.
We're going to dive a little bit deeper into crypto on the next video that I send to Cam over at Trading Nut. With everything going on right now with Elon, and then the Colonial Pipeline, the hacks and things taking place, it really put the market in just this weird turmoil of where are we going. There's people like, oh, Elon's trying to control the market, and then other people are like, well, he's trying to get it to a point where he can buy and lower, and then there's a bunch of just going back and forth, and that's unhealthy for the cryptocurrency market. So with that, just sending over my outlook on Bitcoin, sending out the outlook on a few coins that I'm looking at right now, and then hopefully here in the next week to 2 weeks we'll get just a little bit of steadiness within the market, get some more structure in place, and then I can send you guys some awesome updates. For anything though that I have that's spare at the moment, you can follow me on Instagram at _AndyPeters_, where I post a lot of my stuff. And look forward to doing more of these videos for Cam and getting more into detailed with them. So Cam, as always, thank you so much for allowing me to do this. And we'll see y'all next time.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that crypto update with Andy Peters. To find out more from Andy, there is a link below the video. To find out more about crypto, please subscribe to the channel, hit like, and hit that little bell and click all for notifications. So these are in the here and now, right? So if you want to find out what's going on here and now in crypto, then you want to see when these videos go live. So make sure you do click that bell because you'll get notified on your phone. All right, folks, until next time, I'll see you in the next Trading Nut podcast episode.